Hello, welcome students. You are already familiar with radical notation, index notation, how to read that numbers, express the given numbers into other notations and also find their values. Now, let us recall this and learn another one new concept. Nth root of x is equal to r. Here n is root index. This symbol is radical symbol or sign. This is the number which is under the radical sign is called radicand. This is number. See these numbers. Can we simplify this? Let us see. Square root of 4. It can be written as 2 2s are 4. Among these two, we can write 1 2. Square root of 9 can be written as square root of 3 into 3. Answer is 3. Then 4th root of 16. 16 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. 2 2s are 4, 4 4s are 16. So the answer is 2. Then root 25. 5 5s are 25. 1 5. Fifth root of 32. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Here fifth root. So we have to take 1 2 3 4 5. Only 1 2. Cube root of 64. 4 into 4 into 4. 4 4s are 16. 16 4s are 64. So the answer is 4. Square root of 49. 7 into 7. 7 7s are 49. The answer is 7. See here, root of 1.44. We have to divide into 2 equal parts. Just try 144. Just take together. 12 12s are 144. So we multiply 1.2 2 times. We will get the answer. 2 2s are 4. 1 2 is 2. 1 2 is 2. 1 1 is 1. 4 4 1. Here 1 digit. Here 1 digit. We have to move 2 digits. So 1 2. So the answer is 1.44. So we can write it as 1.2 into 1.2. So the answer is 1.2. In the same way, you see square root of 0.01. If you multiply 0.1 into 0.1, 1 1 is 1, 1 0 is 0, 1 0 is 0, 0 0 is 0, 1 0 0. We have to move 2 digits. Here 1, here 1. So 0.01. This is the required answer. So 0.1 into 0.1. Among these, 0.1 is the answer. Here you see 1 into 1. We can divide. Here 3 3s are 9. You have to take any one number. So 1 by 3 is the answer. You see cube root of 8. 2 into 2 into 2. Cube root. So we have to take only 1 2. 2 2s are 4. 4 2s are 8. See all the answers in this. Two, 3, 2, 5, 2, 4, 7, 2, 1.2, 0.1, 1 by 3, here 2. Is there any radical symbol in this answer? No, the radical symbol is not in our answers. Is this possible at all times? No. For example, square root of 18, fourth root of 25, square root of 125 and square root of 4. See the answers. Root 18 can be written as 9 2s are 18. 3 3s are 9. So 2 into 3 into 3. Okay. So 3, write it outside. Then square root of 2. This already you have done through the activity. In book page number 67. Please see that root 18, 3 root 2 both are same. So second sum, fourth root of 25 is equal to, write it as fractional notation, 1 by 4. You see 25 is equal to 5 square, 5 into 5. So you can write it as 5 square, then 1 by 4. 5 power 2 by 4. 1 2 is 2. 2 2s are 4. 5 power 1 by 2. You can write it as square root of 5. So third sum, square root of 125 can be written as 5 into 5 into 5. So 5 root 5. So the fourth sum, square root of, another one square root of 4. 1 square root, then another one square root. 2 2s are 4. So 1 square root. For this square root you can write 1 2. Okay, what is the answer? Root 2. Observe the answers. 3 root 2, root 5, 5 root 5, here root 2. And tell what number is inside the radical sign. Here root 2, here root 5, root 5, root 2. 2 and 5. These numbers inside. Here this 2 and 5 are rational numbers, isn't it? So these are rational numbers inside the radical sign. 2, 5 are rational numbers. We can write it as 2 by 1. May I ask, is there any special name for such numbers? Yes, such numbers are called surds. Nth root of a is called a surd if there are two conditions. First one is nth root of a is an irrational number. Second one, a is a positive rational number. Nth root of a is called a surd if nth root of a is an irrational number, a is a positive rational number, and this n is a natural number greater than 1 or positive integer. See the examples. Here n is 2. N is a natural number greater than 1. So this condition is satisfied here. Then a is an irrational number. Here 3 root 2, root 5, 5 root 5, root 2 are irrational numbers. And a is a positive rational number. See inside the radical symbol, 2, 5 are rational numbers. So these are called surds. See these two examples. Square root of 16 can be written as square root of 4 into 4. So square root of 4. Then this can be written as 2 2s are 4, 1 2. It is the rational number. There is no root. The answer is not a irrational number. This answer should be an irrational number. It is a rational number. So it is not a surd. See this number, root 120. 120. The factors of 120 are 6 2s are 12, 0. Again 3 2s are 6, 0. Again 2, 1 2 is 2. Remainder 1, 5 2s are 10. Third table, 3 5s are 15. So the factors are 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. See, among these two, you can write 1. 2 root of 2 into 3 into 5. 2 into 3 5s are 15, 15 2s are 30. Here the answer is 2 into square root of 30. This answer is an irrational number. First condition satisfied. A is a positive rational number. Here 30 is a positive rational number. Second condition also okay. Then n is a natural number or positive integer greater than 1. Here the root is n value is 2. So this also satisfied. So it is a surd. So the irrational root of a rational number is called a surd. If you see your book, page number 60, the definition of surd is given here. A surd is an irrational root of a rational number. Nth root of a is a surd provided n belongs to n, n is greater than 1, a is rational. Are you clear? Root 2, root 3, cube root of 5, square root of 7 are examples of surds. There is a common misunderstanding that all irrational numbers are surds. You may think all irrational numbers are surds. It is incorrect. Remember, only a rational root of a positive rational number is a surd. Real numbers are classified into two main categories. They are rational and irrational. One by 2, 2 by 3, these are rational numbers. Irrational numbers are root 2, root 3, root 5, cube root of 7, etc. Here pi, e are also irrational numbers. These are Euler's number. Here you see these numbers are written with the radical symbol. We cannot write pi and e as a rational number under the radical symbol. So these are not surds. If a positive rational number, n is a positive integer, and if nth root of a is an irrational number, then nth root of a is called a surd. Listen, numbers of the form of k, nth root of a, k belongs to q are also surds. Here q is equal to rational number. All of you take your book, page number 66. There is an activity 1. Is it interesting to see this pattern? Square root of 4 by 15. This is improper fraction. Is equal to 4 square root of 4 by 15. This is, I told you, no, k into root of nth root of a. This 4 is k. And square root of 5 by 24 is equal to 5 into square root of 5 by 24. These are surds. Verify it and also frame 4 such new surds for this. See here, next topic is order of a surd. Nth root of a. Already we have seen n is root index. If it is a surd, in radical notation we can call it as root index. If it is a surd, means this n is called the order of the surd. For example, the root of 99. The order of the surd is the surd 5 root 99 is 5. Then classification of surds. Surds can be classified in different ways. They are surds of same order, simplest form of a surd, pure and mixed surds, simple and compound surds, binomial surds. First one, surds of same order. Surds of same order are surds for which the index of the root to be extracted is same. The index root index is same means that is called surds of same order or equiradical surds. Equiradical surds. If the order of the surds are 2 means it is called second order surds or quadratic surds. If the order of the surds are 3 means they are called third order surds or cubic surds. You see the last example. Here the order of the surd is 2, here 3, here 4, here 5. These are surds of different order. See the example sum 2.18. Can you reduce the following numbers to surds of same order? Here the order of the surd is 2, here 4, here 3. We have to reduce these numbers in the same order. See here root 3. We can write it as 3 to the power 1 by 2. Here 3 to the power 1 by 4. Here 3 to the power 1 by 3. See here 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 1 by 3. Different orders. So we have to see the LCM of this 2, 4 and 3. 2, 4, 3. 1, 2 is 2, 2 2s are 4, 3, again 2, and again 3. So 2 into 3. What will you get? 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12. Then you have to find the correct values using this LCM. You have to convert this different order surds into same order surds. For that we have to use this LCM value. You see 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 1 by 3 already we have written. This 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 1 by 3. If you multiply 6 to this number, you will get 6 2s are 12. 1 6 is 6. If you multiply 4 by 3, you will get 4 3s are 12. 1 3 is 3. If you multiply this 3 by 4, you will get 12. 1 4 is 4. These are the values we are going to write on the top of this numbers. You see here, instead of writing 1 by 2, we are going to write 6 by 12. So 3 to the power 6 by 12. Here 3 to the power 3 by 12. Here 3 to the power 4 by 12. Now these numbers are in the same order of 12. So 12th root of 3 to the power 6. 12th root of 3 to the power 3. 12th root of 3 to the power 4. Now find the values of these numbers. 12th root of 3 to the power 6 means what will you get? 3 into 3 into 3, 2 into 3 into 3. 6 numbers. 3 3s are 9, 3 3s are 9, 3 3s are 9. 9 9s are 81 into 9. 1 9 is 9. 8 9s are 72. So the answer is 729. Here 12th root of 3 to the power 3. 3 into 3 into 3. 3 3s are 9. 9 3s are 27. Here 12th root of 3 to the power 4. 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. 3 3s are 9. 3 3s are 9. 9 9s are 81. Now see the last row. It has surds of same order. Here 12, here 12, here also 12. Take your book, page number 68, exercise 2.6. Fourth sum. Arrange surds in descending order. There are two sums in this. First one homework. Second one I am going to do now. Please listen and do it yourself and then try it. And example 2.20. Arrange in ascending order. This sum also very easy. Try this also. And if you see here, exercise 2.6. The second sum, solution. Square root of cube root of 5. This can be written as 3 2s are 6 root of 5. This can be written as 3 4s are 12 root of 7. Here 1 2, here 1 2. 2 2s are 4th root of 3. See the order of the surds. Here 6, here 12, here 4. So these are the surds of different order. When we compare the numbers, we need to change the surds into same order. Like last sum, we have to convert this into same order of surds. Then only we can compare the numbers. So first we have to find the LCM of 6, 12 and 4. Three 2s are 6, 6 2s are 12, 2 2s are 4. Again second table, 3 2s are 6, 1 2 is 2. Then third table, 1 3 is 3, 1 3 is 3, 1. So the LCM of 6, 12 and 4 is 2 into 2 into 3. 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12. See here, this can be written as like this. We can write it as 5 to the power 1 by 6, 7 to the power 1 by 12, 3 to the power 1 by 4. Here 1 by 6, 1 by 12, 1 by 4. We have to change this into same order of surds. So 6 into here LCM is 12. So we have to multiply it by 2. Here 12 only, so multiply by 1. Here multiply by 3. What will you get? 1 2 is 2, 6 2s are 12. 1 1 is 1, 12 1 is 12. Here 3 by 4 3s are 12. Instead of writing 1 by 6, 1 by 12, 1 by 4, we have to write these values. So 5 to the power 2 by 12, 7 to the power 1 by 12. There is no change because LCM is also 12. Then 3 to the power 1 by 4, instead of that 3 by 12. Now it becomes the same order of thirds. 12th root of 5 square. 12th root of 7 to the power 1. 12th root of 3 to the power 3. Find the values. 12th root of 5 5s are 25. 12th root of 7 into 1, 7. Here 12th root of 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27. Now you see these are of the same order. Now you can arrange this into ascending or descending order. That is the question here. Arrange thirds in descending order. So we have to write from big to small. Which is big number here? 25, 7, 27. Which is big? 27. So we have to write descending order of the thirds. First one is root of 3. Then second, this number, cube root of 5. Then this number, cube root of 4th root of 7. Yes. What are the values we have found? 12th root of 27. 12th root of 25. Then 12th root of 7. That is square root of 3 is greater than square root of cube root of 5 greater than cube root of 4th root of 7. Why thirds are important? For calculation purposes, we assume approximate value as root 2 is equal to 1.414, root 3 is equal to 1.732 and so on. Now take squares of these values, both sides, left hand side and also right hand side. Root 2 the whole square we will get answer 2. If you square this number, you will get this number. This is not equal to this value. In the same way, if we take root 3 whole square is equal to 1.732, the whole square means you will get 3.999824. For this you will get 3. This is not equal to this value. Hence, we observe that root 2 and root 3 represent the more accurate and precise values than their assumed values. So, engineers, scientists need more accurate values while constructing the bridges for architectural works. Thus, it becomes essential to learn such. Please check your progress using these 3 questions. Write the answers in this place. Thank you, students.